Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Evet. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Dün kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Beynimizi yediler dün. O kadar çok konuşuyorlar ki inanılmaz. Evet, bakalım ne varmış görevlerde.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed. You're...
Hagrid'in evine geldik. Tabii daha Hagrid yoktur bu zamanlar.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Bayağı loot var burada.
Revelio.
Neden kilitli? İlginç.
Revelio.
Okey. Bir şey yok edelim o zaman. Saçma sapan standart kıyafetleri mesela yok edelim. Bunda kalalım. Görünüşünü bunu alalım.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okey, oraya giremeyeceğiz.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow, everyone has been talking about you defending Hogwarts. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason. I am not going to sit by and...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair.
I had heard they were seen in... All the more reason they must... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rook. Taking him down would cripple.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Sing...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen. In the meantime, remember,
Thank you, Natty.
Eyvallah.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Revelio.
They must have come this way! Think!
Incendio!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Gelsin konuşalım.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You extinguish this fire! I command!
Oo, hoş geldin.
Watch the light go out of your
Ha, o
eyes.
orijinaliymiş, çakmasıymış.
We should hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere. Leviosa!
You take this children off of my dead body!
Incendio! Stupefy!
Listen, I've just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Azıttılar teyzem, bunlar azıttılar. Hogwarts'ın dibine gelmişler. Alırız akıllarını, sıkıntı yok.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little crone.
It's a long story.
Well, you've avoided them. Best get moving on my research.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant She's a travelling vendor.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur.
Mere myth. Your luck chatters on endlessly about his connection. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and that...
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellows.
I can see why you're so interested in...
Well then, I'll let... No one has yet managed to figure out how... I suspect that Mallowsweet...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin... I had just arrived to test my theory. You see, each swirl in Merlin's...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center.
Precisely. Would you care to do... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Leviosa! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. You should feel free to solve them. My guess is that each will also... which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must be off.
Bir tane verdin. O kadar
And
mı?
do be
Daha
careful out
vermemiş.
here. Now, I've got what I
Revelio.
needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Varmış elimizde, okey.
That's that. Settled. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Hayırdır kardeş?
You've made a
Nereden?
That's it.
Have I had Never.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio.
Teçhizat satmak lazım. Yer yok.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I
No.
did see.
Revelio.
I was merely trying out one of Aldi's new brews.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Natty doesn't seem to mind having someone.
Tuğçe hoş geldin. Ne yazdığını anlayamadım tam ama.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Revelio. Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld. Now, what say we branch? You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footprint. Come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be sure. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Revelio.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Hope. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso. Incendio.
Look at that! Imagine they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Geri alamıyoruz. Peki.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls and dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Anyway, we, take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig.
I attended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't... And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Magical plants have so much...
I'm glad. Herbology is a... Well, I suppose...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my... I'm hearing.
Revelio.
Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find...
Leviosa! Accio!
There be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in...
Revelio!
Professor Black would never allow this. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the... But in the future you'll be expected to... Some can be harvested from the plants you grow. Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Sen nasıl Gryffindor'sun?
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley, bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Hiç inandırıcı gelmedi
You're as
Weasley.
clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you...
I don't know, Gareth. I don't...
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get.
I understand.
Aha. Hadi abim, hadi pazara.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard or proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet and...
Revelio.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Not again! Oh! Dragon's up! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical.
I'm glad I was able to meet your
A rare occurrence. And you do well to, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various pay particular attention in. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
You can't imagine how... Revelio.
The old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blem.
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.